This is TWiT.
Dirty, cheap dongle.
The dirty. Let me look at your dongle.
Okay.
Oh, this is the dongle that comes with the iPhone.
No, that is not the dongle that comes with the iPhone.
Well, but it's the one that goes to the Lightning port, and
Right.
then you have a plug-in for your headphones.
I wish I had a regular, real Apple dongle because that is a fake one.
Oh, it looks exactly the same.
So I know our friend Lynn, who works here, who's our bookkeeper, she came to me and said, "Do you have a second, Megan?" Which when she comes in and said, I'm like, "Oh no, what's gonna?"
Oh yeah, we're gonna give you your final check.
when the bookkeeper comes in and says, "Do you have a second?"
Do you have a second? There was some problems, some irregularities.
What did I do?
We need all that money back we gave you.
So she said, "I'm having problems with my iPhone, with my headphones. I can't. They won't work. And I have an iPhone and I plug in this dongle and I gave away the end of the story.
Of the dirty dongle.
The case of the dirty dongle. So she said that her headphones weren't working. Like she would plug it in and it would play for a minute and then it would just say, "This is not supported. This accessory is not supported." And I thought, huh. And she was like, "These are brand new headphones." And I was like, "Well, have you ever thought of Bluetooth headphones?" And she was like, "No, I don't want Bluetooth headphones. I want regular headphones. And I want to be able to plug them in."
Accessory not supported.
And she said the last headphones that I got, they started doing the same thing. So I bought this new one.
She bought new headphones.
And I thought, okay, well, let's try to figure this out. So we did a lot of diagnosis. I tried her headphones in my computer and they worked fine. And then I was like, I looked at the dongle and I thought,
maybe it's the dongle.
Let me use my dongle. And then she said she got those dongles on Amazon for like $3.
Oh, you got to be really careful with the Amazon dongles.
It was like $3 for $15 or something like that. Is it working?
Works on this.
But it took a minute, and then it would eventually say this.
So isn't that interesting? It doesn't work on the iPhone, but it did work on this iPad. It
works on the iPad, so you can.
So what it is it's made. That's the problem. It's not made for iPhone. It's made for something else.
And I would even try it for a little while and make sure that it really works.
But you said that this doesn't work with your headphones on.
Yeah, after a minute or so, it stopped working.
Oh, it took a while.
Yeah, sometimes it took 30 seconds, sometimes it took a minute.
That's weird.
Yeah, and that was what was so confusing.
Let me try that again.
You didn't just plug it right in and
I'll tell you what.
This accessory isn't supported.
Keep doing the show. I'll listen to some music for a while.
Okay.
And I'll get back to you.
So I know they're expensive, the dongles. Find someone you know who has new iPhones and also likes Bluetooth headphones.
It's really simple. MFI, made for iPhone. And actually there were some counterfeiters that were putting the MFI logo on it. And it wasn't MFI. So you want to really make sure it's really MFI. But if it's made for iPhone, that means Apple has certified it to work. So it's working right now for me. I'm wondering if it's funny that it stopped working after a while. Yeah, there it is, the MFI program. And you want to make sure that, but Amazon's had problems before with cheap cables and dongles and all kinds of little things like that not being good. In fact, there was Benson Leong, who's a Google engineer, for a while had to go on Amazon and tell people, don't buy this cable, it'll fry your computer. These are Type-C charging cables, so it's still working.
Yeah, maybe it's just not good for the iPhone
It might be
10.
It just doesn't work on the iPhone.
Or iPhone 8, or whatever she has. She has an 8, I think.
Yeah, don't buy. That's really a good point. Excellent point.
So I love it when I can answer someone's tech question. I love the days that you're not here and then someone comes
Troubleshooting
to me.
is great because you did exactly the right thing. Was that, well, let's try these on mine. Let's see what's going on. And you listened long enough that...
And she didn't tell me right away that she'd bought the dongles on
and you
Amazon.
wouldn't know.
Yeah, they were slightly shorter. That one's slightly longer.
It feels like it's a little longer.
But you can keep that one because she said I could keep it because it doesn't work for her.
Yeah, you could tell the manufacturer's a little bit off. There's some edges there. I think Apple prints. They don't print Apple, and I really wish they would on their dongles. But I think they print some stuff on there. I have to look at my Apple dongle and see. Interesting.
Yeah, I had one at my desk. I asked Colleen if she would bring me one, but I think that maybe
there's one in my.
She doesn't have one.
Should we? Let's compare. John's going to give me.
I've lost all my dongles.
My briefcase.
They're with my marbles somewhere.
Well, that's the problem with this whole dongle thing, right?
You can't find them.
Yeah, you lose them.
Well, I keep mine in the auxiliary cable in the car. But they do come with every phone, so now I have three.
I
I've had
keep
3
it
phones.
with my headphones, see.
Smart.
Yeah. And I actually, this is really sad. I have 2 dongles because I have 2 different situations. The Pixel 2 doesn't have a headphone jack either.
Oh, so you have the USB-C
So I have the USB-C dongle.
That's a USB-C dongle.
Yeah, that's for the Pixel 2. Here's the, I'm almost positive. Yeah, that's the official.
Look how...
It is definitely different looking. Official Apple dongle. It's much shorter. But you know, it doesn't have anything printed on it. The manufacturer's better, though. You don't see any seams from the mold. You see this? You can't really see it probably, but this actually, if you looked at it carefully, isn't very well made. But you know, this is the problem. Apple has printed nothing on here to signify it's official. Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful.
Careful
about
what
which
you buy.
Dongles you put
Get
in
the
your
right
machine.
dongle. Now, which one's the
Endless
right
double
one?
entendres today.
You know, the word dongle. It's cheap to take advantage of it. I think.
Is it?
I prefer not to. And coming from me, that's saying a lot.
All right, I got
I got a double dongle. See that? No, you have to, because if I listen to the Pixel, I have to have the Type-C one. That's ridiculous. And there's no reason for it. Come on. There's no courage involved. It doesn't save space.
No.
Come on, man. Samsung manages to make a very nice phone with a headphone jack and all the same features. I don't understand why you have to take it out. Here, you can have that.
You don't want to keep it for your iPad?
No, because I might use it by accident.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well...
You don't need it for the iPad. It has
that's true.
Very nice headphone
for
jack.
the next iPad.
I worry that the more... Well, remember I was going to buy for Mother's Day, I was going to buy Mom an iPhone? I didn't, because I remembered why she's still on the iPhone 6, the headphone jack.
Headphone.
Otherwise, she'd have a much more modern iPhone, and she doesn't want the new iPhone because of the lack of the headphone jack.